count invisibility as a buff. I count it more as like a utility scouting thing that I will be using in the dungeon to scout out things. Alright. Now, there's one thing about this game where recording it kind of sucks, is normally when I like do what I just did there, where I hit the map button and click to go to somewhere that's kind of far away, I'd like alt-tab and get up and like go somewhere to like get a drink of water or something. And I could do that, I guess, and just cut it out, but I'm lazy as shit and I'll forget. Like, I'm really bad at editing stuff, or remembering to edit stuff. I'm pretty good at actually doing it. So, we're not quite done yet. We're gonna, alright, actually, let's go up to here first, really quick. I want to kill the Greater Shadow. He's gonna be tough. He is not in this pack, don't worry. Oh yeah, I don't have my Sun Soul right anymore. It's on cooldown. Though, keeping in mind that I'm going to be dealing with a fucking goose that my fighter can't hit, I'm going to give him the dagger as well. Which feels a bit silly to give him a dagger, but, it's going to be important soon. I really want a quick save game. And I really want my Sun Soul Ray for the Greater Shadow. I feel it's that the damage it will provide will be useful, and in fact, let me change my spells on you, actually, as well. So, I like the Reckless Dwemer, but right now, Sleep's useless. Sorry, guys. I hate to say it, but it's literally useless right now. I could maybe use it on Yetis if I get a lucky roll with my Wild Surge, but that's about it. So I gotta get lucky on a mechanic that's very unreliable for my character to actually make use of the spell against a monster, which I have literally genocide from the map. So, in other words, it's literally a useless spell right now. When you get ambushed, you don't always get your full rest benefits, so I'm just gonna rest again. Alright, I should have everything now. And, yeah, we're gonna fight the Greater Shadow. He's up here. Now, the terrible thing is he looks like all the rest of them, so let me just identify which one is him. It's him right there. Okay, it's only one. Do your thing. Sun, Soul, attack! I just want to kill the normal shadows first, so they can't really DPS me. While Gatsel right over here just blasts this guy with Chromatic Orb all day. Cool. So that guy is dead. Let's switch out to my magical dagger. And let's start beating the shit out of him. Now, if my monk scores a hit in this thing before it dies... So this is how you know your weapon's ineffective, is it will actually just straight up tell you when you hit it that your weapon is literally ineffective. Goldrin cannot move, apparently. His strength's been drained to 17. Interesting. Let's level up, though. Sorry, not monks. Clerics, as you can see, cannot specialize in weapons at all. So if I'm going to just pick a new one. I will pick Flail Morningstar, because it's the most common weapon you'll find in this game. Leveling up our monk. I'm going to get Dart. Because that'll be very useful. I'm going to put points to find trap, actually. Sweet. Okay, cool. I'm just going to rest to get rid of his disease. And just so you can see, there's a monster over there. Let's kill it. But beyond that, this is the front of the first actual, like, meaningful dungeon in the whole game. We'll be doing that probably next episode, though. Or next recording session, I should say. So we're not even gonna get there in these like series of videos I'm gonna be releasing. Though I might be going to that dungeon in different, like I might do, because today is Sunday right now when I'm recording this shit. So we'll see, we'll see. I'm probably gonna end this session after I complete the last crypt and do all my selling and stuff, and explain what I'm going to buy and all the quests and some of the quests that I have not yet actually explained, but I've already gotten and even completed. You'll see in a moment what I mean by that. But so far this run is going fairly well. No one's died yet, and I haven't had to save scum yet either. Wizard, how'd you get I guess the wizard might die right now. Nope, I got lucky. Sometimes wizards like going to the front of your party. Why? They hate their life. Up here is a cheeky hidden little tomb that I almost forgot about as well. So let's go explore this one. This one has the most skeletons in it, I think. Like, literally. It is the skeleton capital of this fucking area. And as you can see, she's not shooting this guy. She can't shoot across that ridge. Which is a bit silly. You think she could, but she can't. Cool, let's go inside. This is the last optional tomb in the area. Show 'em what you got. Sun Soul Ray! Boom. So normally I'd have my cleric do that thing I did last time where... Oh. So as you can see, my fighter's been held by this ghast. I have to deal with this, like, now. Like, right now. I really don't want to die. He's carrying a lot of stuff. Kill the skeleton. Okay, the skeleton is not dead. He's gonna die. I could get lucky and he won't die immediately. Okay, I got lucky. I didn't get lucky again, though. He's dead. I can't save scum. Shit. Turn on dead. Because now these guys are back here. Okay, no. They're fighting with these guys. Don't turn dead anymore. Like I said, I'm not going to save scum death, so he's dead. I will revive him when I get back to town. But he's going to miss out on some experience in this. Which is fine. He recently leveled up, but I'm going to have to drop some stuff probably. I might need to pick up all of his stuff, leave, and then come back, which will be a bother, but it's the rule I set in place, and I intend to follow it. I could have saved his life, though. If I had moved my cleric back earlier, I probably could have gotten that heal off and saved him. But I did not, and I made a tactical error. So let's talk about death in this game and how it works. So death is basically a gold expenditure in this game. It's not really a permanent thing that's going to ruin you. But the most important thing is if a character of yours dies, you must pick up all this shit. Like, the stuff these monsters dropped will not despawn. His stuff, however, when he gets resurrected, will despawn. All of it. Every single piece of equipment will despawn. So it's imperative that you pick up all this shit. Unless you want to lose it. So I could probably continue through the rest of this dungeon. Anything? And be fine. But... Man, I feel bad now that he died to that. He really shouldn't have. I'm just going to look through these weapons really quick to make sure it's not a plus quality one on the ground. But who even has inventory space in my party? My cleric, she's over encumbered. You can wear the ring for now for more inventory space, I guess. I guess it's my wizard. Wizard, you're now the designated looter. I will continue against my better judgment, though I probably should leave. But wouldn't be very greedily or adventurous of me to just leave now, would it? Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna be extra careful is all. And I'm gonna rest right now. So as you can see, their bodies will despawn, but his stuff will not. And things you drop don't despawn either, it looks like. But when you revive someone, their shit does despawn. I'm not quite sure why it does. Okay, it's dead. Luckily, I've gotten the majority of the experience on getting this area already, so I'm not missing on too much. Cool, we're gonna rest again. Thief. Tech traps. Now, I think that there might be a bullshit mandatory trap here anyways, yeah. There are a couple of traps in this game that you literally will always trigger, like that one. And there's one later on in the dungeon that I'll have to actually strategize around that I will show you when we get into the actual dungeon. Cool. Well, the other trap that was on this thing has been disarmed, so let's loot it. Hey, look, here's a bash sword. Bard! Can you wield this? Barely. Cool. Let's get the fuck out of here. But yeah, that's this whole area cleared out. How to clear it? I lost someone. Normally, like I said earlier, I'd probably save scum of death like that. And in fact, I generally save scum deaths. But in this playthrough, we're not going to do that, so he's dead. Rip you for now. But I will revive him when I get back into town because, you know, I'm gonna need all 6 of these guys to win the game. Let's be real. If I was like super hardcore, I was like, nope, once you're dead forever. There's no way I'd beat this game. I would probably die. I'd probably lose. I'd get a fair distance. I know how far I can get in this game without dying. And that's a later dungeon called the Dragon's Eye. But once I got to that dungeon, I'd die. Like immediately. I would wipe in that dungeon for sure. And if I somehow did beat it, I'd have like most of the party dead and just die the next dungeon. So, cool. Back to Kuldar. So let's deal with Resurrection by going to the local temple and just reviving him. Again, it's just a straight money cost, and it's based on the level of the character you're reviving. And a bit on their race. Elves cost more, and I'll explain why in a second. That guy's not important, but she is. Hey! I'm not going to read their text because I don't really give a shit what they have to say, these merchants, that is. So, click on the guy who's dead to revive them. As you can see, raise dead. Cost 400 gold, and it says this spell will not work on elves. So, this spell would not work on this character. And they would need to use the resurrection spell. And this spell is just for elves. Oh, I'm a bit poor right now. Let me sell some stuff. Whoops. I didn't realize how fucking poor I am. Alright, let's not sell his plate mail, and let's make sure when I buy this character's plate mail, I still have 400 gold. Which I should. because I have some magical things to sell anyways. I will definitely have more than 400 gold, though, once I am done selling stuff. Whoops. I thought I'd have enough money just on me, but I was wrong. I'm poor. Poverty adventurer is me. Cool. Let's see. You have 3 charisma, so I'll have you do the talking, because I think you have 18? Yeah. I'm happy I have another character who can operate as party face. Cool, I can sell this broken armor. So she has the majority of his equipment. Gotta sell these Yeti pelts. I'm gonna keep this longsword. No, there's no point. I'll find a magical one by the time the second longsword will be relevant. Huh. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait just 1 second. Have I just learned something new about this game? Okay, you hold on to all of fucking dwarf boy shit. Hold the phone, guys. I think I found an interesting modicum of tedium in this game that I didn't realize was in it prior. Look, it's magical. So, okay, no. Okay, I'm just crazy. Well, wasn't I selling for 40 at first? Does he, like, reduce his price or something? That's weird. I'm not gonna think about it. Okay. Okay. Oh, last time I'm doing this, yeah, okay. The more you sell to them, the less they're worth. Very interesting. I didn't realize that was a thing with selling the Yeti pelts that you'd buy them for less and less eventually. Finest longsword. Oh, it's +2. That's why it's so fine. Who has Gatlogren's like axe? It wasn't magical or anything. Did I not grab that? I guess I didn't. Hey dude, I need a battle axe. Battle axe. Yeah. And I need another suit plate mail armor for you. Cool.
Do you need me? I'll take care of it.
Let's sell the potions as well.
Well and good.
But yeah, this is the more tedious part of the game, is when you're going from place to place, sell your shit, because you can't sell it all to one person, unfortunately. So I'm going to talk this... I didn't talk to this guy before. I'm going to talk to him once, say goodbye, talk to him again, give him his thing back. It was in the Yeti cave, and ask him for the potions. Because he'll give you less gold, and then you can simply sell him the potions if you don't want them. Because apparently he has infinite gold when it comes to this, but when it comes to selling potions, he does not. I know what this green potion is, it's super useful, so I'm not going to sell it. But the rest, I don't give a shit about. At all. I don't care about Potion of Genius, or Agility, or Fire Essence, they can go to hell.
Name your task here.
Okay. Now, let's go to the temple and resurrect our dwarven friend. He died so young. But yeah, that's just, I guess, a good way to show how easy it is to actually die in this game. And it's not always going to be your fault either. But in that case, it was totally avoidable. So therefore, it was totally my fault. Alright, let's talk to you again. Yeah, I need healing. Yeah, I don't care about your quest right now. I'll just stumble upon it later. Just let me revive my dwarf. Cool. Revive characters have 1 HP. Give him all the shit back. I misplaced his cool helmet, so... Sorry, Goldrin, but, afraid, that was weird. Whatever. I'm just not gonna question it. I guess while you're reviving, you're considered using a magic weapon, perhaps? I don't know, though. Let's go next to the local inn to heal up. And then I'm going to go back to the blacksmith after I heal up and sell the rest of my loot to the wizard and to the other guy. I'm going to call him the general merchant. And I'm going to go back there to see if I can buy any other magical weapons. I might be able to get a +2 scimitar from my monk, I think. Though, yeah, I think I can afford it still, even though I spent 400 gold on reviving a dwarf. Hopefully I do not die more often, though, because dying is frustrating, to be honest. And cost. Look, my rooms are free. Asshole. Don't you fucking worry. I won't tell anyone what they are, fucking sleazeball. Cool. Let's go down here. There's a guy we gotta talk to to end the quest. It was that Mirek guy and his, family heirloom. Gonna give it to him and get a magical item for it. Here it is. You're welcome. Farewell. You get a magical sling. And a buttload of experience. For just killing Eddie, basically. For just progressing in the game. It's a +1 sling. And I'll be giving it to my wizard to be better at slinging things. Though first... Bard. What does it do? It's a +1 sling. Thank you. Slings are worth like nothing, by the way, so just toss the old one around. Some kid can enjoy that. Cool. What's for sale? This guy will buy your gems and your odds and ends. So gem bag. Double click to sell with a 1. I think I had a few more. I'm gonna look at this golden ring. He'll also buy keys off you. So I guess so don't sell them to him now, because spoiler, you're gonna need those keys, but once you're done the dungeons they're associated with, you can just sell them the keys. For a couple gold. And let's go up to Wizard Bro up here to sell our spells we're not going to be using. Because there are a few spells that we have acquired in scroll form that we will not use. I'm not going to kill the goblin. Talk to the wizard. Purchase some spells. Very well. We're not going to use these, that's for sure. Or these. But we're going to use Identify, but we already have it memorized. Glyph of Warding is not useful to me. These are not useful to me. That's not useful, and that's not useful for me, for how I play the game. I'm going to give Strength to the Bard, because I said I'm going to give Strength to the Bard. Gideon. Nice. What Strength will do... I hate the game actually does that. Let's see you do that. So what the strength stat the spell will do is increase your strength to 18. If your strength is already 18, however, it'll increase your mighty strength modifier thing by 50%. What is that modifier, I might ask? It's this number, this 18/76. It's your mighty Herculean strength. It's useful because monks and clerics can't have that number unless you cast a spell on them, of course. I'll be using it mostly on my monk though, because my cleric has a spell which will grant them just more points to strength in general, which will allow them to be extra buff beefy. So yeah, I like the strength spell. It's ranged, it's useful, it lasts quite a while. How long does it last? I can't even remember. Tell me, wizard. It lasts. It lasts quite a few hours. It would last 4 hours if we cast it. So that's not hours in real life, by the way. That's hours in game time, and an hour is quite a while still. Basically, by the time you're gonna cast it, you're gonna take a rest. So let's talk to him again. Let's see. Lucky Scimitar is what I'm looking for. Lucky Scimitar costs 5,000 gold. Okay. If I talk to you, if I make her a party face, he only has 16 charisma, so I might be able to. When you're dealing with multipliers and stuff, it's nice to make sure your highest charisma character is talking to the shopkeep. So, can I afford it now? Not quite. I'm 600 gold short. Any other weapons I could afford? I can afford these bracers, or this +1 bastard sword or short sword. But no melee character uses these weapons, so I'm not gonna buy them. And I don't think he even sells a magical battle axe. Oh, he does. It's Faith Killer. That's right. It's very expensive though, and I cannot afford it. So, well, while I'm here, let's buy ammo. I have more ammo in my bags, but just buy ammo. Arrows for you. Just a bit tired. It's like a magical 200 axe. I think no, it's a warhammer. Whatever. Arrows for you. And bullets for you. I got more in my ammo bag thing, but that's fine. That is fine. Alright. So, health potions. I like having them split up in my party already, so I don't have to do the thing where I'm tossing potions. And I prioritize my melee characters on having them because the potions and their people will actually take damage in a fight, whereas these characters will generally not. I have some more in here though. I have one more, and I'll give this one to my rogue because they are the next most likely person to get into a fight. Cool. So, I think this should mark a good bookend for this recording session. I'm just going to walk into the inn and sleep again, rest, check in my spells, and then. Yeah. This went pretty darn good. Well, if you liked these videos or video, please like, comment, subscribe, all the usual. It really helps when I see comments to give me feedback. Likes make it so YouTube can show my videos to people of similar interest to you. And, subscribing just tells me people give a shit. So, yeah. And I guess I'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace.